Hey guys, so I'm back today with another lovely video, and today's we're going to be talking about winter essentials, and I'm going to cover everything from the base of what you're going to be putting on your face to your makeup and your hair as well, because these things are really affected when winter sets in. I'm going to start with our face, things that you should be using for your face and what I'm using at the moment. So in order to wash my face, I'm using something very basic, and that's the Cetaphil. This thing I've been using for a really long time, and it's really great because it's not drying, but it's for normal to oily skin. And one problem that a lot of people are going to be having during the winter time is that your skin is going to be getting more oily, and this could be for various reasons. A lot of the times, a lot of people don't moisturize enough for the winter time, and since it's so dry, your skin is going to try to make up for that lack of moisture by oiling itself up. So I use this one, and I use my scrub brush. This is from Sephora. I already forgot how much it is, but it has a bristle side and a silicone side. These are really great for exfoliating, and the only reason I don't use exfoliating washes that much in the winter time is only because of the fact that it can kind of scar my skin, and then once it scars my skin, it's going to dry itself out again, so it's a really bad cycle, and in the winter time, it's just something you really don't want to go through. So day and night, I usually stick to just that one face wash. Now, my lotions and moisturizers are very different though. So there are two components that are ideal for me, and that's these two. So I always have an eye serum. This one is the actually, I don't even know if they sell this one here because the brand is Envie de Neuf, and it's the DNA Reviving Eye Serum. You can use any eye serum that you like. In particular, it can be drugstore or it can be like the more pricier kind. I happen to have this because my mom gave it to me. But it's really important, especially for your eyes, so it gives it more moisture down there, and it really helps with like the aging, so the dryness doesn't take a toll on your skin. Second one, this one I did buy in the US. This one I got from Mitsuwa. It's a Japanese market, and the brand is Bandem Beauty. And then this is Barrier Repair Concentrate Serum. And this one's really great. The difference between a serum and a moisturizer is the cells are smaller. So it's easier for your skin to absorb these as opposed to a moisturizer. Now that doesn't mean that you can just go with a serum and not a moisturizer, because moisturizers can still be very beneficial to your skin. These sometimes, because they're so easily absorbed, they go away faster. So you definitely want to pair the two up. So that leads to my next item. At nighttime, I use this one. This is the number 7, and it's the night rebalancing fluid. It's for oily to combination skin, and if you guys ever shop at Target, you'll see the number 7 brand there, and I love to get their items. It's always on sale, so it's really I guess it's just a lot more in my budget as opposed to a lot of other brands that you see. And in the morning time, I use this one. Now this seems like a really weird daytime moisturizer, but this one actually does a trick for me, and I just have to make sure I put on enough. And as you guys can see, it does have SPF, but it's a low SPF. The reason I want that is because you're still going to be getting a lot of sun damage and things like that, so you still want to protect your skin in the daytime, even if a lot of the times it's going to be cloudy during the winter. But you don't want something that's going to be too heavy on your skin. Since it's already dry, too much SPF is still gonna make your face really oily, so you want to definitely go with something that isn't gonna affect it too much. So this one just has just the right amount, and it is also white lucent, so it makes my face a lighter color. So this one is definitely not for people with darker skin. I'm not gonna put too much, but this is what it looks like. And sorry, my nails look horrible right now. I had a really nice design, but it just disappears really nicely on my skin. But if you have darker skin, it is definitely going to show, since I'm sure you guys saw it has such a pale color to it. And it's not exactly, it's white lucent, it's not translucent, so it has like a whiter color to it. For your hair, Now, hair is really important. I know that especially this year for some reason, my hair dried out really badly. So I'm going to move on to hair and then I'll do the makeup in a second. But I've been using the Hydrating Macadamia Oil shampoo and conditioner. These are from Organics, and oops, sorry. What I love about these is that they're very affordable. They're only about $5 a bottle. And there's 13 fluid ounces per bottle. The thing about these, they have so many different kinds. They have straightening, they have moisturizing, hydrating. They have, you just really have to check it out. I also get these at Target, but I have seen them at like Walgreens and CVS as well. But they're very useful because, I mean, macadamia oil is great for your hair. The only thing though, these shampoos or at least the shampoo especially, they're really heavy, so you gotta go easy on the product. It lathers up really well, and the conditioner is extremely moisturizing, and you definitely have to make sure to dry your hair afterwards. That's another thing about the wintertime, because I'm the all natural drying kind of person, so I don't usually like to blow dry my hair. But because in the wintertime my hair tends to get a lot more suffocated easily, I know it's really weird. You would think in the summertime it would happen, but you really got to make sure to blow dry, which leads me to the next one. I know a lot of people use like macadamia oil for like their hair nowadays because it's really great, and I don't disagree with it, but this is actually what I use. These are Ion Silk Drops. This was like the big thing before macadamia oil. A lot of salons would use these, but what's great about this is that it is also for, like, you can use it before you're about to put heat to your hair, and it also really just gives it that nice silky texture. It is a bit on the oily side. I actually haven't tried macadamia oil, or I haven't personally used it on my hands before. I've only used it on my hair with someone else applying it, so I haven't felt like how it I guess you could say the texture of the oil before, but I know this one, it's definitely a little more oily. But what I really like is it's not heavy, and it doesn't cause my hair to get oily, so it just gives it a bit of moisture before I'm about to apply heat to it. And this one, I bought it at, it's a lot cheaper than macadamia oil, so if you guys need a cheap substitute, I recommend just getting Silk Drops. This one I got from Sally's for $8.49, and you can still see the price tag on it. Now, another thing that I have to do absolutely, and I do this maybe once to twice a week, and that's use a hair mask. My absolute favorite one is the Tsubaki Damage Control. This one you might have a little bit of a hard time finding if you don't have an Asian market near you. This one you can get at the 99 Ratch Market, Mitsuya, Nijiya, a lot of places, only because of the fact that Tsubaki is a really popular brand, and it's one of the few that you can really get anywhere at any Asian market. The scent I get is some type of flower. I have no idea. I just happened to grab. This is the one of the only damage care hair masks that they offer. So, but I mean, it smells amazing. It does have a very heavy scent to it though. So if you don't like things that are perfumed, this brand might not be for you. So, but I absolutely love this one, and I use this once or twice a week. So it's really important, and basically it's a hair mask, and it has natural Tsubaki oils, and it's from Shiseido. That's not, like, Tsubaki isn't the company. So that's something that's really extra important in the wintertime if you feel that your hair is getting extra oily, or if it's getting extra dried out, like, and frizzy. These are great for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to makeup. Now for makeup, basic is better, I feel, just because in the wintertime, if you're piling on the makeup and then your face is getting dry and oily, it's just gonna look really bad for you. So I always recommend keep it simple. I have like just a really nice blue and gray color on my eyes, and the thing about wintertime is I don't like using browns, just because I feel like it's like everything looks just too overwhelming. Like, I feel like holiday season, it's a time for much more colorful shadows, like for my and I'm talking about everyday looks. I'm not talking about like just for special events. And also for the wintertime, I only use a few items. So I definitely go between, of course, my powders. I may use concealer only if I have very bad dark circles, but that's the only time. I don't use concealer otherwise. And so I go between these two shadows, or not shadows, these two powders. This one is the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. I am a medium sand, I guess you say, or I go between this one. This is the Pure Beige 235 Maybelline, and as you can tell, I love Maybelline powders because they go on amazingly and they give you like just the right coverage so that your blemishes aren't seeable, but it looks very, very natural. So I definitely like these. And then for I do use a bronzer, so I use usually my NYC Color Wheel. And this is All Over Bronze Glow. I can't talk today. So those are really the only things that I use on my face. I will sometimes use a blush, but not too much, because usually in the wintertime you naturally have that rosy cheeks, so you don't need it as much. Besides that, I'm really loving my this is my Urban Decay palette, and this one I had purchased through HauteLook because it was only like $12, I think, so it's very, very affordable. But other than that, that's about it. Like, I really literally don't use much of anything. No foundation, because I feel like for myself, if you are the kind who tend to be more oily, or if you're maybe just not moisturizing enough, that could be a reason. But I feel like foundation just cakes it on too much, so my face is end up getting more oily. So I hope that helps you guys, and I really hope to make more videos for you guys soon. I definitely have a list of holiday videos coming to you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.